Hello. The two stories today strangely feature people that I don't normally talk about. One is Sajid Javid and the other is Rishi Sunak, though I have spoken about both. Sajid Javid's response to the video of a healthcare assistant explaining to people in A&E that they may be waiting for 13 odd hours because there simply aren't enough people to process them is really shocking. His response was, that's not something we want to see, or that's not something anyone wants to see. It's not something that should be happening under his watch. That is the issue. It doesn't matter what the optics are, Sajid Javid. It matters about the reality. And the reality is that the NHS has not had enough support for a long time. It's had a lot of chipping away at the details, and the solution from both the Labour Party and the Conservative Party is to add more bureaucracy, and the bureaucracy is out of control. This is what happened in education. It's now happened in the health service. We ought to have learnt. We haven't. As for Rishi Sunak, the idea that he has lost £11 billion simply because he didn't think of insurance is simply staggering. Now, what worries me is this story has probably been put out to justify replacing him with Jeremy Hunt or with somebody else. That's perhaps regrettable, but this error of judgment by somebody who is supposed to know what he's doing, he's one of the few people in government who actually has an economics background. He ought to know what he's doing. Of course, people make mistakes. This is a mistake that he shouldn't be making. This is a mistake, actually, that his department should not be making. This is a newbie mistake, and it shouldn't happen. It's not just Rishi Sunak. His entire department is in error. And this is the problem. When departments are run by people who don't really know what they're doing, that error seems to sort of seep through every part of the department. It's happened in the Department of Digital, Culture, Media and Sport. It's happened in the NHS. It's happened now, it seems, in the Chancellor's Department in Finance. Really, wherever we're looking at the moment, it's certainly happening in the Foreign Office. Wherever we're looking at the moment, we have poor leadership and therefore errors in the department. We need a clean broom. Boris needs to use the last days of his premiership to replace the people who seriously cannot do their jobs. And it needs to happen sooner rather than later.